Hey, amazing third graders, it's Miss Estes here for your weekly vocabulary lesson. All right, so you guys already know, I'm not going to go over too many directions. You guys already know how this goes. You're very used to it by now. So this is going to be our week 2 of February. So again, I'm going to read the sentence and you just have to figure out what goes in the blank. I blanked my head to the left so I could see the screen because the person in front of me was so tall. Think about, what do you think goes in the blank? All right, let's take a look. I blanked my head to the left so I could see the screen because the person was so tall. I leaned my head. That makes sense. I leaned my head to the left. Okay. I tipped my head. Or moved also makes sense. So let's take a look at the word. Tilted. So the word is tilted. When you tilt, you're leaning or tipping like this, right? So if somebody's in front of you, you're probably doing that. All right, let's take a look at number 2. Oops. I will blank at learning how to knit, even though it is very difficult. I will not give up. 10 seconds to think about what should go in the blank. All right, let's take a look. I will carry on at learning how to knit, even though it is very difficult. That makes sense. I will continue at learning how to knit, even though it's very difficult. Kind of makes sense. Probably not the best word to go in the blank. I will go on at learning how to knit, or I will keep at learning how to knit. Oops. This is trying to get rid of this thing right here. All right, let's see what the word is. Persist. I will persist at learning how to knit, even though it is very difficult. To persist is to continue, to keep at, to keep doing it, right? So if you are learning how to ride a bike and you persist at doing it, you keep going until you could do it, even though it's hard. All right, let's look at number 3. It is blank that you take your medicine. If not, you may get even sicker than you are. What do you think should go in that blank? Let's see. These are some words that I thought of. It is important that you take your medicine. If not, you could get sick. That definitely makes sense. It is necessary that you take your medicine. That also makes sense. All right, let's look at the word underneath. Vital. So that's a new word, huh? Vital. If something is vital, it is important. It is vital that you take your medicine. It is very, extremely important. All right, let's look at number 4. My mom blank on brushing my hair every morning. She says I can't go to school with bedhead. Think about what goes in the blank right here. All right. My mom demands on brushing my hair. So she demands it. You have to brush your hair, have to do it. So to demand something is to, yes, you need to do it. Now our word is insists, which means to demand. My mom insists on brushing my hair every morning. She will just keep at you until she gets it done. So to insist something is to keep on making the demand. Yes, we got to do it. All right. Number 5. I will blank my little brother's hand when we cross the street. I don't want him to get hurt. What could go in that blank? Think about it for 10 seconds. All right, let's see what we have. I will grip my brother's hand when we cross the street. That makes sense. I will grasp my brother's hand when we cross the street. I will hold my brother's hand when we cross the street. Let's take a look at our new word, if it'll let me. Clutch. I will clutch my brother's hand when we cross the street. I don't want him to get hurt. To clutch is to like hold something or grip it. Have a pretty good grip on that when you clutch something. All right, number 6. The camper had to blank out into the unknown dark woods to find sticks for the fire. What should go in the blank? All right, let's see what makes sense. What can go in the blank? The camper had to travel out into the unknown dark woods. Yep, I can see that working. The camper had to move out into the dark woods. The camper had to journey out into the dark woods. Or the camper had to wander out into the unknown dark woods. To wander is to kind of move about, travel. He's kind of not necessarily found, not lost, but he's journeying out. So that's another big word for you. To venture, the camper had to venture out into the unknown dark woods to find sticks. He had to go out, he had to travel out, journey out there and go looking out for some sticks. Keep himself warm so he can make a fire. All right, number 7. I have a blank of what happened during lunch today. The girl was playing and not eating her lunch. What should go in that blank? Think about it. Make a list of as many words as you can think of that would make sense in that blank. All right, I have a report of what happened during lunch. Yeah. I have a statement of what happened during lunch. I have an explanation of what happened during lunch. All of those make sense. I have an account of what happened during lunch today. The girl was playing and not eating her lunch. An account, you are giving a report or a statement, or you are explaining your side to what you saw. All right, number 8. Dad is in such a blank when it comes to eating lunch. He has the same thing every day, a sandwich and some chips. What do you think will go in the blank? All right, let's check it out. All right, this is a harder one, I think. Dad is in such a boring routine when it comes to eating lunch. He eats the same thing every day. It's kind of a boring routine, right? You want to change it up. Or he's in a dull routine, which means the same thing as a boring routine. So what could our word be then? It's not going to be 2 words like this. It's going to be 1 word. A rut. Dad is in such a rut when it comes to eating lunch. He has the same thing every day. A rut is a dull or boring routine. So sometimes when you get in a rut, you got to like change things up to make it more exciting and more fresh. All right, number 9. I got a blank of turkey baking. The smell made my mouth water. What should go in the blank? I think this one's pretty easy because we all can relate to this. I got a sniff of turkey bacon. That smell made my mouth water. I got a scent of turkey bacon. That smell made my mouth water. I can guess that probably most of you got this word and didn't put these other words over here because I've heard some of my class say this word before. Whiff. I got a whiff of turkey baking. The smell made my mouth water. So a whiff is you got to smell or some kind of scent, right? You could smell something. All right. Last but not least, my friends blank about a mile from me. We are able to ride our bikes to each other's houses. What should go in the blank? All right, let's see. My friends blank about a mile from me. A mile is not too far. So we are able to ride our bikes to each other's houses. So they live pretty close. So I feel like my friends live about a mile away, right? Makes sense. Or stay about a mile away. Or you lounge about a mile away, or lodge. You could use either one of those words. I didn't put them both up there, but both of them could work. All right, so we have live, stay, and lodge. Let's see what the word is. Reside. My friends reside about a mile from me. We are able to ride our bikes to each other's houses. To reside is to live or stay. You reside, that's where you live. That's your lodging, okay? Your lodging is like your house. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you learned some new words that you haven't heard of before that you can now use in every day. Until next week.